The FAA has rules about how quickly planes should be evacuated during an emergency, but critics say those emergency evacuation plans are outdated.
What's at stake here is the safety of the flying public.
Summer travel is heating up, and there are new concerns about just how airplanes are evacuated in an emergency. Some members of Congress say the requirement to get everyone off a plane in just 90 seconds is unrealistic. Tom Costello has more.
From a Toronto passenger plane in 2018 to Chicago 2016, San Francisco 2013, plane emergencies are chaotic and terrifying.
There's people running around, an aircraft's on fire.
But to get hundreds out alive, the FAA relies on rules set in the 1960s. Regardless of the size of the plane, the FAA requires that every passenger must be able to evacuate through the windows, through the doors, in just 90 seconds. And with half the exits blocked. But look at the FAA's most recent evacuation test in 2019. No fire, no smoke, no screaming babies, elderly, obese, or disabled passengers, no carry-on bags, no panic.
It's not realistic at all.
Senator Tammy Duckworth, a pilot disabled from wartime injuries, now pushing legislation to require real-world evacuation standards.
What's at stake here is the safety of the flying public and the ability of first responders and cabin crews to do their jobs to keep us safe.
While everyone survived the 2009 Miracle on the Hudson, Hero Captain Sully Sullenberger says it took longer than 90 seconds.
It took over 3 minutes to get the 155 people, the full load of passengers and crew, out of our aircraft successfully.
Though the FAA says it reviewed nearly 300 real-world evacuations with diverse passenger demographics and found safety to be very high. But from Congress to pilots to flight attendant unions,
you'd be surprised how quickly that entire plane will go up in flames.
Concerned that 90 seconds isn't long enough. Tom Costello, NBC News, Washington.